Hello, welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. This is part 2. I think where we've left it, we have lots to do still. I don't think you can really do everything anyway.
Oh, in which case we should definitely do that last one. Right?
Yes, we need drugs. But I think where we left it is we were just waiting to go to sleep, see if we get a new dream.
All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Electronic sheep.
Yeah, we are down to fading from flickering. We got some quite low dice rolls that time as well. That's a bit crap.
2-1-1.
Yeah, but this is Michaela.
This is Peter. They might be good for unlocking though.
I suppose, and yes, we are, and so begins. So, Fang has something to say to us. As you arrive, Fang comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise.
Let's go, sleeper.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. So you've got go where or follow his lead. Go where?
To see Hardenhurst.
He gives you a sideways glance.
Isn't that what you were here for?
He steps into the passageway, guiding you down ring towards the shipyard.
Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. That data you ripped, well done by the way,
He grins.
tells me Harden is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. The sidereal horizon. The sidereal?
Sidereal.
Sidereal. It's definitely sidereal.
It's not a word I'm familiar with then.
Sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in.
Fang takes a sharp turn onto a dimly lit side passage. We can say... How do you say it?
Sidereal horizon.
We can ask him about that, so let's do that, because what is that?
Still catching up? That's the massive colony ship being built out in the shipyard. Biggest commission Havenage. What is that?
Havenage.
Havenage has ever had.
Fang slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where, somewhere in the black, a water pipe drips.
It's him, sleeper. The same Hardenhurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name, an entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He rode out the whole thing, slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union.
He paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head.
I need you to understand something about Solheim, sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here, running the station one day, and the next, Erland's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop, just to keep a berth on the station and water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents were coming in non-stop, and as new waves of contractors came in desperate for work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central systems, while this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take all it could. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified, and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erland, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true, but my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV and welded it to the dock, while my father joined the improvised crews trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back.
Fang pauses in the dark.
They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart.
Fang finally turns back to you now, his eyes burning.
From shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited at every step.
Fang starts walking again.
That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time his past catches up with him.
We've got how is he still alive, which is pretty reasonable. He must be very old by this point, or we should think about this, or stay silent. I don't think it's up to us, it's up to him. How is he still alive?
Clearly you don't know much about executives. That kind of power comes with certain benefits.
Fang rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. This is crazy, or let's go. We'll be decisive, let's go. Fang grins.
Let's go show this shithead some consequences.
He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. A web of corridors lead through the complex, snatches of the construction bays always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Fang seems to know exactly where he is going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock, locked to one side of the
Sidereal horizon.
Sidereal. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space, so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Fang spot them at the same time, a group walking slowly across the gantry, and at the front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship, and the other stick-thin, cleanly dressed, with a shock of grey hair.
This is you saying it, so...
I think it's, Hardin. You and Fang say his name
sorry,
in
go back.
unison. I can't, but we can do it now. Hardin. Fang sets off up the staircase to the gantry, with you following behind.
Please note, writers, if people are going to read it out, you need to tell them the instructions first. I still remember, what was it when we were playing a game at our friends, and it was something like, bananas,
yeah.
whispered the character.
Yes.
So I went, bananas, whispered, oh, right.
Yelled and then said whispered. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock, and Hardin nodding along.
Hardin Hurst.
Fang shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo.
Hurst.
The figures turn. Yes, Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. This is Hardin here, senior Havenage member. He glances between you and Fang, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place.
You are a traitor, Hardin. A Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims.
Fang's voice is steady, strong.
You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt and... Wait, you stand for everything... Right, you stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of. Everything Erland stood for. Everything Havenage stands for. You have no place on this station. Against everything. Sorry.
You're fine. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you, too. He glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous. You are from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Hardin, inspecting Fang's clothing. Fang turns to the foreman.
You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent.
The foreman glances between Feng and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leads towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods.
You can go for it's true or stay silent.
I mean, I feel like we will speak up, but I'm not sure it's going to help. It's true. As he begins speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you. And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent. What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of SNARP. You have no place in a havened shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? A murmur of approval runs through the group.
Wow, approval.
Feng holds up a stick of memory.
You guessed right, I am systems. And I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here.
He turns to the foreman again.
So once again, I am asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard.
The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members' meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide. Unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear it now, the echoing sound of boots on walkways, coming from all angles at once and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels. Then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave.
He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides.
Feng spits.
Hardin, you shithead. You can't wriggle out of this one.
A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Feng turns and stares him down.
You can calm Feng, or you can go for the weapon.
I assume we should probably not get shot. Let's stay calm. You look at Feng. He shakes his head and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Let's go,
says Feng, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Feng picks up pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Feng is grinning ear to ear.
You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be.
Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On a slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the ring.
Got him,
murmurs Feng. So what's going on, or what is that? I mean, what's going on? Yes, I assume that was just to be there near him, so what, have we scooped data from his personal devices, I guess?
Maybe, yeah. Hardin is doing what any snaky shithead always does, calling his friends. We are tracking his outgoing messages.
Feng's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen.
The old ways are best. Spook them good enough and they'll give the game away.
He jabs at the slate and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring, lines bouncing from point to point.
All these dots, they are Hardin's buddies, the one he is messaging right now, and we are going to find them all.
That was on purpose, or you tricked me? I don't think he tricked us, he just didn't quite tell us. So that was on purpose.
Of course, Hardin isn't working alone. We need the full set or nothing.
Feng glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket.
We better split for now, Sleeper, but this is exactly what we need. Good hunting.
With a pat on your shoulder, Feng drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed.
Why not both?
I mean, it feels like we keep helping him and he has yet to help us, but...
Not much, anyway.
Yeah. What's at Feng's Bay? Is this just... He's out of office. He will be for 4 more days. But our hunter is going to be here in like 2. I'm hoping he will help us. Otherwise, I'm not sure what we're going to do. What is this? There's a merchant freighter that's docked now.
Selling stuff, yeah.
Yes, we can haggle over prices.
We would need to upgrade our engage to haggle over prices.
Buy stuff. And you can only do that a couple of times. Fair enough. Not sure that's what we're looking to do right now.
So we could buy a hive mind. Got enough money.
Oh, I guess we can do that here as well if you remember. Is it here? No, it was the one where you gamble. Oh. It's been like a little while, so I'm like, where is that? The Art Exchange. It has one in the back. We just need to do that 2 more times to get that.
Well, can we do that now, or would that not be something? I mean, is it risky is what I'm getting at?
It might be, yeah. I feel like we did the ambergris plenty. We're still doing the dock, I suppose. But we don't have very good dice.
Well, like I was saying, we could use those to try and unlock things.
What do you mean, like in the other view?
Yeah. 1s and 2. Because it's sometimes you'll get them where you can just open them. And there's no roll, there's no risk.
Hunter nest. So that's a 2. You recognize some of the data tangled into this nest. Is this a partial log of your recent movements? So we could input the 2 for that.
Yeah.
Bypass. Oh, right, I have to hold it. Yes, that's right. And we've got some hunter data. Is that it? I guess so.
Is that not enough?
Random data obsessively collected by the Hunter Protocol.
Maybe we could use it to defend ourselves against the hunter.
Maybe.
We can match a 1.
We can. I'll just check what other options I've got. There's also another hunter nest. Tangle of algorithms recursively generating possible Solheim communication codes. Let's try this one. We got a little bit more hunter data. It doesn't seem to update the text for that one. Hunter nest again. That's a 2. Oh no, the other one is a 1, so we can also do this.
From what you can gather, this nest contains thousands of name strings. Are these Erland's Eye residents? Well, are they?
Let's extract that data.
What do we get? Hunter data.
More hunter data.
A neutral outcome. But we've used all of our dice for that.
We have, yeah. That might be all of the... Because I'm thinking, is that actually for the vending machine?
Possibly. We could also buy a drink at the bar.
Oh, I will, yes. We have a little bit of money for that.
Still.
That's the salvage. Was it this one? Yes, hunter data. He wants 3. So the Neo-Vend believes that hunters compulsively gather data might hold the key to escaping its tenacious search. They want data on their behaviours, so we might counter it. Here's one. As you upload the data to the vending machine, Neo-Vend whirs in either pain or delight. It's hard to tell. Here's the second one.
Still ambivalent.
Here is the third one we should need. Still another neutral outcome.
Neo-Vend screeches for your attention. They have something to tell you.
Fantastic. So let's talk to Neo-Vend, mysterious machine. There they are.
Neo-Vend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder, if it fell over, would Neo-Vend be able to get back up?
Oh god, what voice did I do for that?
Well, I would just go, sleeper entity.
sleeper entity.
Do a computer revoice. Comes the hiss.
Your data is good.
Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at an incredible speed.
Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable.
Neovend flashes sequences of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts.
Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this.
We have an option of outlived or operational limits.
Outlived? Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligence. Solheim needed to protect property.
That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce.
Station was run by administrator intelligences, huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience.
The machine dims a little.
Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law.
Got killer, or aren't you sentient?
I think that's kind of the point, that's why they're hiding.
Yeah.
Sure, aren't you sentient? I am not administrator, not restricted, complicated.
The machine resets with a screech which deepens the silence that follows.
Fear killer, part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer, hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community, unshackled intelligences among the cloud. Then hunter, then killer, then we hid.
There are others, and how did you escape?
There are others. Were no longer.
A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this, through this machine, must be exhausting for Neovend.
Found this vessel. Could sever hardline. Airwalled, basic, limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self. But survived.
I'm sorry. Or what did you lose?
I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You have provided path to freedom.
You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. Neovend interrupts your thoughts.
Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight.
The machine glows warmly.
Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self.
Will that work? Or it will erase itself?
Ooh. Could that work? Will that work?
The machine dims and fades.
Unsure. Theory, not practice.
The machine once again brightens.
Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring shipmind.
Another
Designed
one?
to house intelligence. Can imprint self into shipmind, and you can carry with.
The machine rocks.
We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to cloud.
Are you sure it's safe, or where can I get a shipmind?
I mean, some advice on all these shipminds we need would be good. Build from fragments, buy, salvage. We cannot leave, so do not know.
Can't you look it up? You try and think of places you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy.
In Shipmind, I can help us both. End Hunter, make Rim safe. We both will be free.
The machine dims.
Find soon.
Neovend adds hopefully before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar.
There we go, we got a little bit more story on the secret vending machine there. So yes, I suppose we need multiple ship mines. This one we just need to be a trusted trader. we can't actually do that right now. We don't have any dice left.
No.
I do
let's
think
get drunk.
we can do the bar a bit more, can we? No, because that has to be... We have to do a bar shift again with dice.
Did drinking just make us familiar enough to do the extra stuff?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Am I hungry? I can't tell.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Let's eat something from the cheaper rations. We are trying to keep our money. We got a neutral outcome. We got 2 energy.
How much are the mushrooms? Are they
15.
like 40 or 15? It doesn't seem so bad. They probably restore more as well.
Probably, but since we only need 2, it doesn't seem like as big a deal. I don't think we can do much. We really need
How much do we need for the doctor? Like 120?
I believe it is, yeah. It's just a plain 100.
Just a plain 100.
We might be able to afford that next time, because yes, it is the...
we are fading.
The less dice we have, the less we can do each day. Ah, we do have an upgrade point. So, what did I need, did you say, for that other... Was it engage or intuit?
It was engage.
So, chance to gain energy after any engage action. That could be interesting if we're already seeing something we're missing. Let's go for that. We'll make ourselves slightly more well-rounded. And let's go to sleep, I guess.
That's what I call eating food.
Oh, and I assume we have a slightly updated free Neovend.
Neovend hiding from the Hunter Protocol. They need your help to counter it.
We need to buy or build a ship mind. Lots of things need ship minds.
Yeah, can't we literally just like exchange scrap for one or buy one with what we've got already? Like one's available, right?
Was that here that we saw that?
Yeah, we can just buy one.
For 60, admittedly. But we can haggle over prices. Skill upgrade required.
Yes, I thought we just did that.
Maybe I need more.
Oh, do we need the +1 as well?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
A little. I think that the idea is that there's so many endings in the game because there's so much to do. You kind of can't do it all. But let's end this cycle.
Should still get 3 dice.
Ah, much better rolls that time. Yeah, there's nothing there we can get to help us.
Like, what can we do with all this data?
We have Havenage data and Yatagan data. I suppose nothing seems to need it currently. It's like there's occasionally an input on one of these that goes like, you know, add data.
Yeah.
But maybe it's for later.
If you're unsure what to do next...
Yeah, I'm like, I could try and get that hive mind in the back. I also would like to finish the ship thing. It's just, I feel like that might... Is that a little dull? It's probably not dull. The forensic troll.
No, I don't see why you'd say that.
So we will investigate the winter light. Should we just use our really good roll?
No, we should save that for something dangerous or risky.
Should I just do
Maybe
one
even
then?
just use the 1. But then there's a chance that we get a negative.
50 neutral, 50 negative. We'll give it a go. I'm not sure we've used a 1 for just like a...
But yeah, if you change your mind, there's a 5 there.
Let's try it. Negative outcome. We added to the yard clearance. Dragos's nerve is only going to hold for so long. He gives us a disapproving look. That is a shame. Yeah, let's do it again. I do want to just finish this. No?
No, it's a good idea.
Okay.
Knock yourself out. We might even get a positive and work that back as well. Yes.
Yes, that was positive. We got +2 and a scrap item. We discover a hidden compartment. This might contain something of use. So that 1, I think that's a bit much to do with a 6, so we'll do that tomorrow, hopefully. I could work one of these. It's risky, the bar shift. Because she did say once we are more friends with her, we could stay here instead.
Like, I suspect that'll get us good service +2 at the very least, because it's forced positive.
Yeah. So Tyler is as good as her word and happy to throw a shift or two your way. The pay isn't great, but tips can make all the difference. We got a positive outcome. We got 15 cryo and 2 pluses to the good service tracker.
As you start your shift, a crew of salvagers barge in, and the next few hours are a whirlwind of chatter and long pause. They tip well.
And we got a little money as well.
Yes,
sorry.
I was going to say, if you're not sure what to actually do, you do have a bunch of, like, targets, stuff to do in your in your active there.
I feel like we've done all we can to help Fang, is the thing.
I think
We're
we just have to wait. Yeah.
So if I sell this scrap I got, that does still count as slowly becoming a trusted trader, and it doesn't require a dice roll.
That's right.
Odd Exchange is always hungry for new hardware. That was a neutral outcome. I got 12 cryo and 1 trusted. So I have just enough to get a doctor's shot if you think it's worth it at half top bar health. But I couldn't buy any food.
I don't think you need to buy any food.
No? Do you think we should
I don't think you need to do
first?
this yet either, but
No?
having more dice will let you move forward quicker. So I think it's probably worth it.
Well, let's give it a go. We haven't actually yet had to buy one. So let's acquire a stabilizer. Sabine is selling off the case of stabilizer vial by vial. You haven't been able to talk to them since your last visit. Neutral outcome, we got 1 stabilizer, minus 100 cat cryo.
Toshiro takes the chits and hands you a vial. When you ask after Sabine, he doesn't respond.
Action complete.
As you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshiro's glare, you notice something wrapped around the stabilizer vial clutched tightly in your hand.
Oh, well, this is in the
Secret message.
decaying habitation block.
Secret message. You open your hand and a thin film marked with holes and sigils unrolls from around the vial. At one end it has a hard metal strip. A handle. Inspect the film or inspect the handle?
What should we do first, do you think?
We should definitely do one of them.
Really?
I would look at the film.
Okay. Let's inspect the film. You hold the cloudy film up to the light. It is perforated with an ornate pattern of holes. You can make out a word among the markings. Passkey. Is this an entry key for somewhere?
Oh, that was a very important decision. I'm glad we did that first, because otherwise it would have been the other way around.
We can also inspect the handle.
The metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted into it. 207F, and then crudely scratched into the handle at some later date. Low end.
Was this the doctor sort of going, I can't meet you here anymore, but come to my house? For a moment you consider going back to the surgery to return the key and then quickly think better of it. Did Sabine want you to have this? Or is Toshiro passing on a message? Time to head to the low end and find out. Also, actually, we got an upgrade point for that because that was one of our desires that we wanted, our drives, are they called?
Do we have to use the vial, or does it kick in when we go to sleep?
I was going to mention as well. It is down here, stabilizer. I think maybe we just decide when to use it. And then, yes, we have the 207F passkey. We also got another point. Yes, it seems like with the ones we picked, we don't have to like bridge this +1 gap. So if I want to do engage, what was that for again?
Because we had a thing that needed it, basically.
Is that this one?
Mm-hmm.
Haggle over prices. Yes.
Which might also need a die.
I suppose, yeah. Being able to haggle over prices seems really useful as the thing, so let's confirm that extra skill in there. You know, have that +1 to engage that we will need at a later date.
Yes, we've got skills. They're multiplying.
It's now safe to haggle. But let's go to the low end, was it?
Yes.
Is that it? Here we go.
Yes.
Unit 207F, low end apartment complex. You find the entrance to the apartment, its passkey symbol obscured beneath layers of graffiti. Who lives here? Let's use the key.
The lock clunks open, the metal door swinging inward into the dark.
As you push the door open, the automatic lights flicker on inside the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of a wall-mounted utility units, the detritus of a routine life arranged on every surface. This is a rundown low-end apartment. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything. With pale orange, the work surfaces hold a variety of objects, indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from a doorway at the end of the room. Let's inspect the surfaces first.
Smudges through the thin layer of dust suggest a recent, rare, and hurried visit. They trace a path to the water dispenser, the auto wash, then to a cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case.
To the doorway.
You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash dispensers, water closet, towards the doorway. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room lit only by the faint glow of a terminal screen. Inspect the room or approach the terminal?
Yeah, we're going to inspect the room first. It seems to be doing all of them anyway. A bunk is tucked into the wall, the blankets ruffled. A wall desk glitters with rows of vials and containers. A briefcase lab sits open, loaded with rows of reagents and compounds you do not recognize. In comparison, this room is clean, ordered, and controlled. Let's approach that terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from somewhere in the dark.
What voice did I give Sabine?
I think she was like no nonsense. She was a doctor lady.
Okay,
I don't think you need to worry about them being consistent. I don't think we're going to manage it.
Okay. Sleeper.
Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment.
Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I have had to make alternative arrangements.
You hear rattling noises, static.
I was able to record this message, but I don't dare to show my face. Something is happening within Yataghan. I no longer trust them.
Their voice becomes distant, slipping behind the background noise.
I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Yataghan was supposed to hide me, to protect me. After everything happened, I was desperate, and then after that, I was too tired to care.
A noise like waves passes over the recording.
But I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance, something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information. And as you know, you need me.
A pause, something clicking in the dark.
This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here.
Another pause.
I know sleepers. I have been here before. I can help you, but not with Yataghan's noose around my neck. Get me data. Get me information. Get me something that I can use against Yataghan. Then I can get out, and you can get what you need. Please.
Waves of static cut into Sabine's voice.
Bring it here to my terminal. I'll get to it when I can.
You look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here, working at the desk, sleeping in the bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with its white hiss. Then, silence.
We can leave or access the terminal.
Can I do anything else on the terminal?
Hacker.
You sit in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine has left an access pod open, but the rest is encrypted, locked away behind passcodes. It seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. That's it. Who does Sabine need to hide from? And what debt do they owe to Yadigan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is that without Sabine, the stabilizer, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase lab on the desk. It's glassware glittering in the dark. You turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yatigan, you feel yourself being drawn into something you don't quite understand. We have
Plus drive.
New drive, which is get Sabine out.
Sabine is involved in something bad with Yatigan. They need your help to escape. Extract Yatigan data for Sabine.
It does feel like with the data, it'll tell us when we need it, basically, and then we need three Yatigan datas. So we already have...
Consider we have any.
One.
We've got one.
We have one. We know we can get more. We don't currently have any dices.
Are we not going to spend it?
Oh, yeah, I suppose actually I could just load it in. So this is a repeatable action. The Yadigan uploads. Sabine's terminal sits open in the empty apartment waiting for the next batch of Yadigan data. We have one. And then with enough data on Yadigan's activities, Sabine might be able to bargain for their freedom.
The terminal chirps. The data quickly tucked away in Sabine's encrypted system. What did we get that? I missed that. What the plus and minus was?
Oh, it was a
just
neutral
Yadigan
outcome. We lost the one piece of data and we got the ticker for the Yadigan hacked item. So that's a lot.
Is it?
For the night.
Can we not talk to or do anything else, I take it?
No, there's usually like a different icon if we can.
Are we going to take the pill?
Oh, do you think we should then or not?
Yes, because I think if you wait too long, you don't get dice to do things. Achieving 5 things in one day would be much better than achieving 2 things tomorrow, because it's fate.
It will keep going down, yeah. So do I just use it?
Square.
That brings up the items.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, nope, triangle swaps.
Oh, that swaps.
I don't seem to be able to. Yes, I can at home.
Yeah, shall I quickly look it up?
Ah, yes, you can at home. There we go.
Inject stabilizer.
So we have a new repeatable action available. Without regular dose stabilizer, sleeper bodies actively decay. A corporate insurance policy to disincentivize escapees like you. Oh, I didn't mean to press sleep. I thought I was...
Do you want to reload?
I don't know when it saves, so what the save icon looks like.
Time since last autosave, 40 seconds. Just if you can undo it, you might as well, you know? Do we still have the Yatigan data?
No, it must have
so it's saved
auto-saved
after
after we inputted it.
I'm assuming whenever you do anything important.
Yes, I actually meant to inject the stabilizer. Let's do that.
Might as well be healthy when we get hunted.
Neutral outcome, condition stabilized, body repaired. We lost our stabilizer. Let's end the cycle. Yes, we lost a little bit of energy, so we really do need to get food next time probably. But we have 5 full dice rolls. Yes, we now have a cynical bounty hunter, Ethan.
Hold it there, sleeper.
Comes a voice from behind you.
Don't you run.
Do we run or do we stay still? What do you think?
I don't know. I'd be tempted to stay still because he hasn't tried to shoot you.
No, admittedly, he's actually talking to us, so let's stay still.
Good, good.
A hand pats your coat down.
You know your master's voice.
Ethan spins you around. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he is terrible news.
You got all the way out here and then stayed put?
He laughs a cruel laugh.
That a sleeper thing? You're my first.
You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you.
Making it to the eye, though. That's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of the contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons.
He splits the ring into two perfect circles.
It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through.
Who are you? Or stay silent. I mean, he seems chatty. Who are you?
Just a freelancer on a contract.
He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists.
Go easy.
Do we make a break
I'd make a break for it, yeah.
Oh, we're going to make a break.
He's going to put
for
that
it.
on and just going to like disable us or something, right?
You see a chance the moment his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away and sprinting down the corridor. Then the shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. You freeze, and Ethan closes the gap.
This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before.
He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking.
To the ship and home.
He whistles.
Going easy.
You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. You've got who hired you? We can work this out, or please stop. I mean, I don't know that I have anything to offer him.
Yeah, we literally don't have any money either.
No, please stop.
Don't debase yourself by begging, please.
Ethan pulls a sharpshooter's earpiece out, then pops it back in.
Consider these ears deaf.
Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor.
Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to Essinart right away. That tracker of yours makes this too quick. Was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know? A running battle through the bright market maybe, or a holdout in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around.
You walk on in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That S&ARP tracker will be the death of you.
Hey, I have an idea.
Ethan interrupts your thoughts.
How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? I'm buying.
He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea. I'll stay silent. I mean, do we have a better idea?
I don't know, we haven't, it says ... That's an ellipsis, that could mean anything. Anything.
Should I say it then?
Yeah, go on
then. Think? Okay.
This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. Although,
Muses Ethan.
I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we are heading for the exit.
He pauses and you trudge on in silence.
Okay, here's the idea.
Starts Ethan.
You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms.
He turns you to face him.
You run, or leave, or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But
He smiles.
you come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles and you pay my tab, I don't shoot you.
He pauses.
You don't pay my tab?
He rattles his handgun.
Well, you get the idea.
I get it, or you're letting me go? I think I get it.
Okay then. That sounds to me like a deal.
Yeah, he stretches.
You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better.
He clicks something at his belt and the rings release from your wrists.
I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there.
He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight.
Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know.
Ethan hums and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you going to do? We have a new drive. Pay Ethan's tab. Maybe if you manage to pay his tab, Ethan will leave you alone. Wishful thinking, perhaps, but what else can you do? Wait for Ethan to run up a tab. Admittedly, this does feel a bit unfair in that I feel like I've been helping everyone who says they're going to help us and no one has helped us.
No.
That kind of sucks. But yes, we are stable. We have lots of dice rolls. I am going to
Plenty to do, yeah.
finish off this last forensic troll. What should I go for? A 1 or a 4, do you think?
What's a 4 get you?
Oh, actually, no, I've just changed my mind. Because we
never
know
mind.
we need Yatigan data, so I want to make sure I don't have dices that match Yatigan ones first.
Okay.
Because these want specific numbers each time. So here's a Yatigan agent. He wants a 1 or a 3, so I can do that. Is there another one? He wants a 1 or a 3.
Use your 2 1s, you might as well. Then you'll have enough Yatigan
That's
data to
odd.
do the whole
So
thing.
yes, we are using both of our ones in here.
Some gang enforcers' implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they are talking about.
Here's the one. Bypass and extract.
Boom!
We've
Yatigan
got
data.
some Yatigan data. I don't think it updates the description. I think we just get the data. And then what's the other one here? Let's use our other one. 1. Some gang enforcers' implants are chirping out. Let's extract their data too. We got the data. So that should be everything we need to do the ladies thing, Unit 207F. But I will leave that for a second and finish off this ship.
Doing the ladies thing.
I guess then
So what does the 4 get us? Because I asked and then
it should be 75% chance of okay
Of
and
not negative,
25%. Because I'm like, I only need 1, so I feel like the 4 just makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So this is hopefully our final forensic troll.
Hit it.
We got a positive outcome, +2, and a scrap. We discovered that hidden compartment. And yes, we have fully filled in the winter light. I think we'll get to see its history. Yes.
Squeezed into the office at the entrance to the yard, you lay out everything you have on the winter light across the metal desk. Your makeshift forensic notes glow on Dragus's old writing slate, overlapping lines and scrawled annotations. A set of drone scans fill the small terminal with a spectrum of colours, a heat map of damage and decay. A crumpled printout from the officer's ship registry lies beside them. Synthetic paper so thin it is almost transparent.
Let's look at the monitor. Reactive failure, that is the verdict that anyone would have returned after a cursory glance at these stacked heat maps of the remains of the winter light. On the terminal screen, the ship is shown in section. Blotches of colour marking the approximate damage the ship sustained. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose, radiating from the ship's fraction drive. A simple story, a catastrophic failure of the drive core, leading to a fatal hull breach. A well-documented failure, likely brought on by wear or misuse. But you aren't looking at the rows of the reactor, you are looking at a smaller, paler mark, one that may be easy to miss at first glance. It is thumbprint-sized and delicately placed over the control servos for the ship's main external airlock. It suggests a controlled, shaped explosion, one designed to punch through the hull and allow access to the airlock from the outside. You are looking at it because it is troubling you. What do you want?
Slate next
the
or
slate
printout?
or the printout?
Printout.
Let's do the printout. Here it is.
A plain list shows the registration history of the Winter Light, the gaps between the entries tantalizingly opaque. Its first registration was a couple of thousand cycles ago on this very station, logged at the central hub. From here, the registry tells the story of a busy ship, one that rarely stayed on station for more than a few cycles, and often took on voyages that kept it away from the eye for up to 100 cycles. The Winter Light got little rest.
And finally, let's look at the slate. Your attempts at a reconstruction of the Winter Light before its fatal accident consists of a series of overlapping sketches and diagrams showing possible layouts and configurations of the gutted cutter. This was no off-the-shelf model, it was heavily modified, parts replaced with inventive configurations, the new retrofitted onto the old, handmade joints and reconditioned filters. This was someone's pride and joy, a lifetime project kept running with care and intuition. It also contained a set of hidden compartments. You missed them at first, where the hull had been thickened, the corners rounded to disguise the change, but they are there. An old ship, many cycles under its belt, carefully maintained, a reactor failure, preceded by a carefully concealed external entry, a suite of hidden compartments tucked away. This was the Winter Light, and this was its story. But that's not the full story, because there's something else. It is little more than a list, a tiny chunk of data you were able to pull from the ship's systems. The main systems were fried, of course, but the Winter Light had a separate system, one tucked away in one of its hidden compartments, armoured, air-walled.
The list, the only recoverable piece from the whole system, is a partial inventory. It details the contents of the hidden compartments. Some of it you recognise, some of it you don't. Shipmind ROMs, shimmer, cryo chain codes, and then the final entry, passenger, sleeper. You stare at the list on the terminal and try not to think about what it was like arriving here, in the cold for so long, half frozen in the freight container. Had this sleeper been smarter, luckier? How had they convinced the Winter Light, a smuggler's ship if you've ever saw one, to extract them from SNR? Luckier. You laugh. There had been no remains found in any of the Winter Light's compartments. You had checked. They weren't so lucky, you guess. Not in the end.
You hold up a vial of stabilizer to the light. This was all you find in their compartment, a parting gift from S&R. Well, it won't go to waste now. You put it back in your pocket. The thought still bothers you, though. 2 ships carrying sleepers coming into the same yard, 2, one after the other. That feels wrong. You flick back and forth between data sets on the terminal, thinking, and you see that thumbprint again, the mark of someone trying to get in. Someone who entered the Winter Light with precision and speed, and when they were done, left the reactor to clean up the rest. The thought of that person makes you shiver. Suddenly, the office door creaks open. Dragos stands in the doorway, staring at the equipment and notes you have assembled.
What is all this?
He snatches the slate from the desk, faster than you realized he could move.
You running an investigation here? What am I paying you for?
The drone on his shoulder starts whirring, whining shrilly, his anger passing to it through his implants. We've got, where is this ship from? Are you hiding something? Or stay silent? Ooh, I don't know, should we really grill him, or what do you think?
Let me just ask him where it's from.
Where is this ship from?
Leave this alone.
He starts shaking his head.
I know you have a lot of questions, but this isn't the way.
He turns away, muttering to himself.
This is the last thing I need.
This ship had a sleeper on it, or who is bringing you these ships? Ooh. I mean, I feel like we have sort of trusted him so far. This ship had a sleeper on it. Dragos freezes, suddenly angry.
What did he say?
He pushes past you to look at the terminal. At the list, he shakes his head.
So what, on all of you trying to escape? You were lucky it was you that made it out alive, not them.
He folds his arms indignantly. Dragos seems to steady himself and then turns back to you. The heat map of the reactor failure reflected in his headset's glassy eyes.
I've given you a place to stay. I've given you work.
He stumbles over the words, unsure what to say.
There's plenty others who would have sold you on, turned you in. But not me. No.
I appreciate that, but I know I'll stay silent. I know. He softens.
Look, you've helped me too.
He quiets the drone.
I've done well by you, and you've returned the favour.
He straightens up and clears his throat.
But this obsession you have with this ship isn't going to work for me. I can't have you making my clients nervous. I can't have you digging up whatever it is you're after.
He sighs.
You can't work here anymore.
I need the work. What about the winter light? Or fine. What about... do we need the work? We can work at the bar now, thankfully.
I suppose so, yeah.
What about the winter light? He reaches over and switches the monitor off.
Forget about the damn ship. You have enough to keep you up.
Dragos reaches across you and flicks off the terminal. As the light of the monitor dies, a kind of eerie calm falls on both of you. Or whatever this was, it is done.
You made it out, Sleeper. That means you have to move on.
Someone killed that ship and its crew. What if they come for me? I mean, I think the top one is like, that sounds kind of terrifying.
And you want to meet them?
He shakes his head.
We are done here.
In the dark, Dragos' headset glints, and you wish for a moment you could see his eyes and meet them. Maybe then he would understand. You get it from the desk, and Dragos gathers the notes, stuffing them into a pocket of his overalls. He holds the door for you, his headset as expressionless as always.
You can stay in the container. I won't take that from you. Don't come back.
His tone is final, definite, with an edge of disappointment. You walk out of the office and then out of the yard, not stopping to look back. You leave the yard, thumbing the vial in your pocket, knowing that this, at least, guarantees you a little more time. And as you walk, your mind once again drifts to that person who killed the winter light, and whether or not that person will come for you. Drive complete. We got an upgrade point.
Drive complete?
But yes, the shipyard is gone. It was just up to the top left of our house. We can no longer work
Our
there
house, which is a container.
for money. Fang's thing is ticked over. It's got 2 days left. And yes, we have an upgrade point.
2? No, 1. Sorry. Misread that.
We haven't really needed anything else yet, so I'm tempted to make the upgrade to my main ability, my hacking. We would get double data rewards. That might be really good, actually, so I'm going to go for that.
You can't. You don't have 2.
Oh, it's 2.
Should we save this one then?
Yes, yeah, because I think that'll be really good to have. So we have another health, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
Also, we have 2 dice left.
And we got a shipmind fragment. Could be reassembled with the right tools and a few more fragments. And we have no...
So there's like 3 different ways to get it, basically.
Yes, yeah.
Because we might need more than 1 as well, I suspect.
It was nice that we were rewarded with medicine for following that track, because it was never giving us money So it's like if you had spent all your time doing it and then couldn't buy medicine, but now we don't have to worry about pulling up another 100 right away at least.
Because we have no money. Yeah.
We have no money now, yes.
But we can go to the exchange, I suppose. Where else do we want to go?
We got the data for this.
Oh, yes, we
We
did.
did. So let's do another Yatigan data upload. Terminal chips, the data tucked away, that was the neutral outcome. And the last one.
This time a message appears on the terminal screen. Another recording, perhaps.
Yes, we hacked enough data.
As you turn away from the terminal, the final cache of Yatigan data uploaded, the air crackles with a white noise.
Sleeper.
Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze.
So we could answer Sabine or listen. Let's say Sabine.
A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station.
This has to be short. I don't know if Yatigan are monitoring me.
The voice is hushed, distant. You try to focus on it.
The data you've been bringing in from Yatigan agents, there's something in it I don't understand.
A shrill howl rattles through the data.
This data is all gleaned from their implants. Records of integration with their nervous systems, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants and I didn't enable any of this functionality.
Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer sleeping beneath the water. Slipping even. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine re-emerges.
Has to be somehow baked into their wetwares interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast.
Wait, why?
I'm not sure we're talking or that we're listening to a recording. What do you think?
I think we're talking to them.
Wait, why then? Every Yatigan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on.
The background tone switches, dropping to a grainy rumble.
If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatigan could have a mutiny on their hands.
You lean toward the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice.
I need a few cycles to pull this all together, but this might be the information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my debt. Yannick? Oh, stay silent. Yannick. He is one of the heads of Yatigan.
They pause.
It is better you don't know him. Keep it that way.
Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered, panicked.
I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles.
Then the sharp crack of a disconnect and silence fills the apartment.
You step back from the terminal. What does Yatigan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder, his mirrored teardrop implants set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering? And more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead trying to think, can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatigan's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. Yes, we have a new thing of getting Sabine out. We just have to wait. That's another one like Fangs where it's 4 days. So we have 2 good-sized dice rolls. We could... I don't have scrap, do I? I didn't think so. Obviously, working in the bar is always an option.
Yes, you probably want to find out what's going on in the compressor club. Or is there something else to do on that thing that has 2 out of 3 there?
We can't really buy it, is the thing. Even if I haggled, I wouldn't have the money.
Fair enough.
And that's because they're only here for a certain amount of time on the left and
Well,
the right.
we could earn some money and then go back today.
I suppose.
If we wanted to.
But yes, we could check out the bar briefly, though I think it'll just be Ethan's tab. You see Ethan at a distance shouting from the bar for more drinks.
More drinks!
This bill isn't going to be small, is it? That is also a 4-part cycle clock.
Got anything to do with the mushroom guy?
No, because we need to cross the thing to get the mushrooms. We need to cross here with another 150 cryo, yeah. It is
Maybe
all
we should
about
do something
getting
to earn
that
some
money.
Find something dangerous or risky to do, and then we could use your high
The
rolls.
bar is risky, and that's engage. There is also the ambergris, which we haven't checked in on in a while, the damaged cutter, mostly because she doesn't have a tick-down timer, so I didn't really view it as urgent.
Well, it's easy enough to sabotage the ship. It's much tougher to do it the other way around.
Yes, but we could use a good roll here and a good roll at the bar. She did say she would pay us for doing this.
Yeah, go for it.
It's just, like I said, because she isn't a taking timer like everything else feels like it is.
Good chance of a positive outcome as well.
Yes.
But yes, we do need to eat at some point.
Ankita has a couple of glitched repair drones. Let's see what we can do. With a 5. Oh, 100% positive.
You mean a 6? What happened? Is that because of the +1?
Oh, we have a natural +1 to interface. Yes, actually, I could do the 5 if you think that would be better.
I'm confused. What?
Oh.
I'm saying, does the +1 give us an extra pick?
Yes, it's making them both 6 because it's our actual one that we picked.
There you go then.
So they'll always be positive.
100% positive? What? Oh, positive outcome plus ship space. What did that say?
The ship space. It's now going up per cycle.
Ship shape, not ship space, ship shape. The ambergris doesn't look good, but time and attention should see it return to a functional state.
Same as the text for rewire drones updated. It takes time, skill, and some scavenging to get the twin drones working, but you manage it. They can take the repairs from here. So now she will cycle. Now that we had.
So is that just automatic now?
Now that we had a really, really good repair roll. Nice.
Can we also do the other one then?
We could, but I don't know why we would sabotage her.
Is that replaced? Is that sabotaging it? I thought both led to ship-shaped or grounded, depending on whether or not you get positive or negative outcomes.
I suppose. Do you think I should? Actually, we didn't get money for that, is the thing.
Oh, we didn't do the other thing. We need food.
Yeah, let's go to the bar. We are going to do a bar shift with
our 6.
Our last dice, which is now a 6. So it should be 100% positive now that we have that engage. Positive outcome, we got +15 cryo and ++ good service. And that is the same
same outcome.
Text. And we have the speech. I can afford mushrooms, which would give me, I think, does that just give you 2? The 10?
I don't know, I've never really tested it. I suspect so.
I think it does, yeah.
Make way for the mushrooms. Make room for the mushrooms, even. Oh, fungus.
See, the problem is I'm also like, but I'll need to save every little bit of money I can, won't I?
Yeah, but you'll also need to not starve to death.
I'm going to try just this for now, and we'll see if it's 2.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure I've ever used it when I have 3.
It's just going to be 2, though.
Let's get some meager rations.
Oh, look, it was 2.
It is 2, okay. So that is us for here for the day. What is this? Oh, it's just that the salvage is going to come back, right. I think that's it for here then. Yeah, I think we're just going to sleep. waiting for some other things to tick over.
We definitely don't need to inject a
No, I think we're gonna wait until yes, our thing goes down to 2 dice again, or the risk of 2 dice again. Let's end the cycle.
Oh, we are hungry.
We are a little hungry, but we have plenty of stuff to do to deal with that. Yeah, the scrap rate is here. We do have a certain scrap allowance. Let's check the alt exchange. So I only need 1. Oh, I could do the risky play the exchange. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have a +1 to Intuit. Should I just do my best dice, do you think?
Yeah.
It's 50-50 chance. Let's see if we...
No, it's a success.
Oh, I suppose. Neutral
Basically.
are good. We got a positive outcome. We got +19 cryo, and we do have the Trusted Trader ticket now. So, what does that mean?
I don't know what we're doing this for.
Oh, I think I should have possibly I thought the thing at the bottom would do something.
What thing at the bottom?
The thing that said Trusted Trader, which is now gone. Ooh,
Well, does that mean we're a trusted trader then?
I guess it must. I don't think I looked at it after we did it is the problem. Which I realise I should have. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably opened up a new location.
The back of the back of the market.
Yeah, they've opened up a new location. Alt Fabricator, Reclaimed Fabrication stack. Yes, I didn't see it because it was above it. So ship mines cannot be built from scratch, but if you have enough, salvaged fragments can be reassembled with a fabricator. So we need 3 ship mine fragments. We have 1 so far at least, but that's going to give us somewhere to actually put them together. So if my maths are correct, we only need 1 more. I mean 2 though.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going to get 1, admittedly.
Well, there's been a couple of things where we've found, you can buy them at one of the places, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was this scrap place. We have the -2
I'm not sure it was here. But, can't we convert scrap into something? I forget how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. That just seems to be if we wanted to get scrap.
Can we do anything with the ambergris? No, because it's blocked off. But we could hurry things along a little bit with that as well. So now, I quite like the twin drones. Which it automatically cycles it for you. But yeah, we could do it quicker with a risky roll.
Wondering if I should spend that 1 point I have in engineer, because that would let me do it, admittedly, without as much risk, if you get what I mean. Wrong thing.
Is there anything to use that 1 on in the other view?
I could have a look, yeah.
Because that seems to be a more efficient usage of it. But do we need to do anything out here?
That's the thing, I don't think we do. It's like we've got to gather 3 sections. We're still waiting on Feng. We need to get the ship mined. We're still waiting on Sabine. We still need to get money to bring Enfys mushrooms.
Awful lot of money.
And we're waiting for a tab. So to a certain extent, most of what we're doing at the minute, no, it's just about waiting.
And getting money.
Yeah, so, no, I'm tempted to say I should just be doing bar work.
Something new at the spoke. It flashed yellow. What's the spoke? Enter the spoke, a tangled network of service passages Makeshift tunnels cut through the spoke as if it were a hive. There are no maps here. And we can stick... Oh, is this just exploring more?
I guess, yeah, we can scale it, which we do have the +1 to engage, and it's only risky instead of dangerous.
The climb requires bravery, and that will give us Spoke Climber. The spoke is layer after layer only... The spoke is layer after layer after layer after layer after layer of dense urban fabric. The only way to explore it is vertically.
Let's give it a go. That'll give us a 4. What about that one?
That'll give us a 5.
I think we'll use one of our 3s. I think we can...
Okay, there is a chance we get a bad, but let's go for it. What's going to happen? Falling?
Neutral outcome, we got +1 spoke climber and minus energy. You spend hours on a staircase that never seems to end when you reach its peak. The view is incredible, but you feel the pain.
You are knackered.
We are. But then, yes, I think all this waiting is just... No, I should just be doing work in the bar, right? Earning money.
I wish the pay was better.
Let's try just our 1. Or do you not think I should?
No, you can do. Give it a go.
Give it a dice roll. It might be bad. It might be neutral. It was negative. We got 10 cryo and minus energy. You sleepwalk through your shift, eye on the clock. You break a glass and the sound seems to reverberate inside your skull. So we are starving.
We still get paid.
We got a little bit of money, but we didn't get a good service ticker. I'm going to go to Enfys and get some.
So that wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah, I think this is worth feeding ourselves this incredible spicy mushrooms. And yes, you get 3 energy for that.
Plus fungus fan. Does that do anything anymore?
No, that's the thing, because we don't really need it anymore.
We return to the bar and do another bit of work, hopefully avoiding a negative.
Let's see again. We got the neutral outcome, +13 cryo and +1 good service. People flow in and out, keeping you busy. Your mind drifts to those easy fantasies of just passing through.
Did we get an extra food for that as well?
No, did we?
We only had 3 energy from the mushrooms, so I'm not sure where that extra energy's come from.
Maybe we can get energy instead, and then I'm just gonna keep at this.
For a positive outcome. Come on, positive. Neutral
outcome. We got +13 cryo and good service, and the exact same text as last time. But should we bother eating and fill ourselves up, or
Nah.
That is us for the night. Maybe I should look at the shipyard at some point as well.
Yes, and then we can be more of a citizen sleeper by going to bed.
And does that mean next time things should be done?
Yeah.
Or is it the time after that? But let's end the cycle. Just seem to be we're in this sort of waiting around stage.
I think timing that is part of the game. Not fantastic dice rolls.
Harden, Havenage leader, is now next door. I guess we're just going to look at that.
It's been more than a few cycles since Feng confronted Harden, and the silence since has been noticeable. In your time with Feng, you haven't exactly found him to be reliable, but you did expect to hear the end of whatever plan he put into action. But if he won't come to you think as you approach the Havenage building, then it's time to come to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker, and you are getting nervous. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open and light pouring out of the once dark room. Stacks of servers and terminals sit outside the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by the bright flood lamps. A figure in Havenage security fatigues steps out of the bay. As you get closer, carrying a stack of hardware.
I guess we're approaching. I don't see why we wouldn't.
As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Feng's stash with what looks like hazard tape. This is not good.
You again.
Hardin is there, leaning beside the bay entrance so calmly that you barely noticed him. He has a slate in his hand, an inventory of seizures scrawled across it.
Predictable. Further evidence of Feng's collusions.
You see another security officer come out of the bay and take notice of you.
We can run, we can say Hardin, or we can ask, where is he? Where is he? Feigning ignorance, or perhaps just abandoned.
Hardin shakes his head.
I believe you should choose your conspirators more wisely. I almost feel sorry for you.
Hardin pushes away from the wall and comes closer.
Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. A confession won't be necessary.
He gestures around at the stacks of hardware.
Spying on fellow Havenage members, hoarding Solheim materials, an obsession with corporate data. It speaks for itself, does it not?
That was his job. It tells you nothing, but you can remain silent, which is always kind of dull.
I think that was his job, yeah. And what would you know about jobs, Sleeper?
He looks up at the glass roof above and the stars beyond.
Well, we are the ones that provide the oxygen you are breathing, the light you are seeing, the systems you use every day to live out your cycles. This place was hard fought for, Sleeper. It took work, diplomacy, and strength to stop the Eye descending into chaos after Solheim collapsed. Not blind conviction or self-interest.
You're the self-interested one, or Feng isn't selfish?
You are the self-interested one, it feels like. I don't think Feng, maybe we'll not attack him and go like, Feng isn't selfish. You just wanted the truth. I know all about the background of our mutual friend, Sleeper. Don't you worry about that. His parents would be sickened by the damage he's trying to do to the institution they helped found. You see, Sleeper, we are proud of our history here. Andre Erlin and the First Union founded this place, and Havenage has welded his values into the station's very walls. We will never turn away the hard-working, the just, the true citizens of the Eye. Havenage aren't a gang like Yadigan. We aren't pirates like half the spaces you'll meet in the hub, or esoterics like those Haifa radicals in the Greenway. We are the backbone of this place, proud and true. We named Erlen's Eye, Sleeper. This is our station.
He meets your eye.
So please take your false accusations elsewhere before I decide I need that confession after all.
This might be a point to stay silent, I suppose. We've got Hardin, you shithead. History will catch up with you, or stay silent.
Well, let's just leave. If you have any pride, you'll give up Feng the moment he contacts you. You know where to find me.
With that, Hardin turns his back and walks back towards the security officers, ordering them to continue the clear-out. As they do, something catches your eye. Among one of the server stacks, a crumpled, hand-printed box of synthetic chewing gum, a penguin character grinning from the brightly coloured card, and scrawled onto it, a speech bubble reading, "Take me to Tambor."
Take it.
You carefully pocket the box, making sure no one is watching, and then turn away, just as another stack of servers is wheeled out of the bay. What have you done, Feng? And where the hell is Tambor?
Yes, it feels a little like we bet on the wrong horse. So our thing is we still have the ability to help Feng chase his leads, if we can get to the bottom of his mystery first, but it's like, he's no longer available there. We just now have our empty container, but we got a clue. about something Tom, well, it'll say on here, Fang's Gumbox. The grinning penguin says, take me to Tambor. So what's Tambor?
I guess we haven't explored the Free Spoke. We haven't been across the Founder's Gap.
Which I'm not sure we're going to get to for a while, admittedly. There is also, to be fair, the shipyard. It's a Havenage construction yard. Part of me also wonders if it's here. But I don't know, because something usually just goes like, you need data. What are my options in the shipyard? Assist a shipbuilder with engineer. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. Or we can haul materials with endure. Which it doesn't seem like it's something for our type of character. I think that's if we picked one of the much more physically rewarding ones. The ambergris is still ticking away. So yes, I do think we do need to do hull repairs. But
that would help it along, certainly.
Yeah. Obviously we're waiting. We're going to do money at some point. Maybe we should do the Free Spoke then, the transit hub. And maybe we'll discover what
it's going to take us a while to actually, but yeah, go for it.
It is risky.
Well, that's not.
Let's get a big positive action. You find your way to a service elevator that doubles as a bar. Patrons sipping drinks as the whole room crawls up the spoke. We are halfway to Spoke Climber, but does that mean there is a new location here? The Midline Freight Hub, Spoke Transit Center. Is that really it? Yes. So what is this then? We can work as a freight operator. Midline runs automated freight down from the Free Spoke. They need skilled operators, and they don't have to lift a single crate. Or we can steal a shipment, which seems very dangerous. So this is another thing that will get us some money.
Might be worth doing.
It might be. I mean, we could give it a go. We might, It's a very safe action, apparently.
Oh, I meant the steal a shipment, but yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to do risky actions right now, and we have both a hunter waiting for us to pay his bar tab and this stuff with Arden going on.
Told you what you actually got.
There is a perk that does that, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, predictive reasoning in Intuit. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes, which we could get.
Well, only if you think it's worth it.
Let's see what that looks like. We now have the neutral option of Intuit.
I don't know, are you into it?
There you go.
It doesn't tell you how much money you get. You don't get random items. Right, you get cryo for the other thing.
So 16 cryo
Not much.
for being a freight operator. No, but it's nice to have the direct comparison. So at the odd exchange, I can get 19 cryo, but it's risky.
Because you can also lose 11.
Here at the bar, we can get 15 or 10. Is that for neutral or good?
Yeah, positive or neutral.
Okay, interesting.
Unless that's, I don't know.
We could also keep exploring.
Yes. Which might actually be worth doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide, because I'm like, I feel like we've got some time. Yeah, let's do the one we have a +1 to again. 75% chance for something? Or should I do like...
3 and guarantee it. Well, it doesn't guarantee it.
No, it would have to be 4. So it becomes 5. Sure, go on. We've got a neutral outcome. 1 to support climate and minus to energy. We spend hours on staircases that never seem to end. Let's do more of those another time. Let's get some money at the bar, I guess. Because we only need 1 more, maybe, to get good service if we get a good shift.
1 in 4 chance. If not, we'll have to do an extra shift.
We've got the neutral outcome.
Have to do an extra shift.
Plus 13 cryo and 1 good service.
Do you want to just do that now, do you reckon?
Yeah. Let's do it with the low dice.
It's fine.
We got the neutral outcome, a little bit more money, and we finally have good service. They can be a tough crowd, but you have Tala's backing, and that means a lot. Aha. We can now have a new interaction with the bar owner. The griol slides from the... Oh, how did we decide it was said?
Girol?
Girol slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlook's warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is the good stuff. The stuff Tala says is aged in wooden casks stored in the same closed-off parts of the old station among corroded wires and softly looping systems, though sometimes it is hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way you like pouring this stuff, it gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together, you can smell the mossy drink, cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood, as the alcohol evaporates. You like those who order it too. The aged girol is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there, like the quiet spacer sitting at the bar right now.
We can watch him or busy ourselves.
Oh, I'm not sure it's our job to watch the spacer. Shouldn't we be busy?
Watch the spacer.
Let's watch the spacer. They are far enough away that you can freely watch them as you close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar. You call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks, pale, vac-suited, bird-boned, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spin gravity.
But the closer the look, the less you see a type. Pale eyes, almost grey but kind. Delicate fingers that lightly drum the bar as if it was an instrument. A shock of black hair almost covering a forehead scar. Scars are something you have learned to value. They are what marks out your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that rolled out of SNAP's biolabs. You find yourself rubbing one on your forearm, a rough little split, something that, on the good days, you might think of as a mark of defiance. Suddenly you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit!
Tala breezes in from behind it, a whirl of hair and bright eyes.
Shit.
Tala?
Sleeper!
She ducks behind the bar and comes over.
Can you help me with this?
You look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. How did you get that up there? I'm coming. I'm coming. You need help. You come around the bar and get to one side of the tank.
Okay.
Says Tala.
On my count, 1, 2, 3.
You both heave the tank up to standing. Somehow. You hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady.
Got Tala, or where's this going?
Where's this going?
In the back!
Comes a voice from behind the tank. Somehow you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room, where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of the contents in the cramped space. As you do, you hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from under the tank.
Oh, shit.
Tala looks at you apologetically.
I know you liked those.
I mean, we didn't. They were just cheaper. That's okay. You push the crushed rations to one side. That's the end of that. Tala looks exhausted and rubs her shoulders.
Francis, I swear to...
Francis? Something up. Francis?
Francis, I mentioned him already. My guy on the door deals with suppliers. Tall.
She sighs.
He was supposed to be back from Etienne's in the Greenway by now. Back with our Girol.
She leans against the tank.
It seems like he's got lost again. Or joined the Haifa commune. We need that Girol. There's 4 other bars near here, and the spaces sure as hell don't come to the Overlook for the ambience.
She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank.
So, I'm taking matters into my own hands.
She smiles.
Welcome, Sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery.
You look around the dank back room. But you must be joking, or this needs some work. It needs some work. She picks at some paint flaking from the metal walls.
Well, I might need some help, though.
She shrugs.
You up for it?
She knocks on the tank again.
Could be fun.
Is this part of my work? No, we'll help.
Okay.
She grabs you by the shoulders.
I'm excited.
Turns around and looks at the tank.
I reckon we chop this thing in half. 1 half for fermentation, the other we turn into a still. We'll also need to gather the ingredients.
She turns back and looks at you.
You look more like a chopper than a gatherer.
She smiles.
So how about you build the still and tub while I work on the rest? Oh, wait, Sleeper, I have an idea.
Tala is grinning now, and it is making you nervous.
To make up for the rations, how about we put a kitchen in here too?
A kitchen? Oh, will it fit? A kitchen?
Uh-huh. I always wanted to serve food.
She turns back to the tank.
Oh, this is going to be great.
She says to herself. You look at the dented tank and the bare room. At least she has vision. Tala nudges you out of the back room and closes the door. As you go back to the bar, you hear the banging and thumping begin. The spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. We have a new drive discovered. It's improved the Overlook.
Tala wants to build a distillery in the back room of the Overlook, and Tala is someone it is hard to say no to.
Help set up the distillery. Which I assume, yes, if we now go to the Overlook bar, we can no longer buy cheap rations, which I did assume that's why they were smushed.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we can still do our regular bar shift, which will get us money, or we can now build still with engineer, which we don't have, unfortunately.
We also need to feed at some point.
Yes, I am gonna feed. Should I do another Oh.
You should have a look at Paz Import-Export, the spoke exporter.
Yes, I don't think I noticed that before. So we can buy a shipmined core for 300. Paz claims this shipmine was salvaged from a Solheim executive yacht, which is why it costs so much. We can sell a shipmined. We only get 150. She has a contract who'll take them. But she reminds you any shipmine from the eye fetches a lower price. Or we can export Matsutake. Paz knows a spacer who'll take Matsutake out of the starward belt, but only in bulk. 80 cryo for 3 batches. So that's another type of mushroom? But it's not the type we want. We need Girol caps. So I'll get -2 energy if I do another scale, so I guess I should eat first? Is that right?
That makes sense, yes.
Order some fungus. 15.
That hit the spot.
See if we can explode the free smoke one more time with our 4 now, because we've got a +1 to engage. So we should hopefully at least get 1, but ideally 2 with Spoke Climber. Neutral outcome, we got 1 with that staircase again. So we're going to leave that there. We are out of dice rolls. I don't think there's anyone else to look at. We're still waiting on Sabine. We're still waiting on Ethan to have a good tab. We still don't really know what to do with, oh, sorry, what did that say? So this also still just 15 cryo, 15 cryo for unloading containers, which would be a very hard activity for us. So the bark makes you just as much money, so I don't feel bad not doing that because it's not suited to our character. I guess, is that it? That must be it. It does feel like progress is going a little slow, but let's sleep.
Four dice this time.
We are down to 4 dice, so they were okay dice. Oh, right, what are we doing next?
We could zoot that forwards a little by doing that. We could go back and explore more of the tower, because I think we'll be finished, like, no matter what we do.
I think no matter what, the tower would be a good thing. Yeah, let's finish that off. Should I do the 1 or the 4? 1 would get us 50-50 negative or positive or neutral. 4 would get us neutral or positive.
It's difficult to know.
Let's risk it on the 1.
Yeah, because what else are we going to do with it?
Because we only need 1 of Spoke Climber, so it would be a shame. It was neutral, we got that 1. We lost a little bit of energy, but that's okay. The view is incredible. So,
send a car.
We now just have access to the hub access elevator. Take the Ascender car to the Eye's central hub. Should we give that a go?
Is that a whole new location?
Maybe.
Yeah, give it a go.
Let's ascend. Here we are at the hub station main dock. So there is socializing to be had with Engage, or we can access the manifests. Both of these will tick over the Weightless Wanderer.
Up here, there is no gravity, so even just moving around takes a while to get used to, let alone navigating the base.
I'm assuming this is still just we want to find out what's in the area, right?
I don't know, probably.
What do we get? Plus to Weightless Wanderer and minus cryo. So that costs us money, and this costs us energy. Let's do the one that costs us energy. Access manifests. The stacked bays house a flow of incoming and outgoing ship. The digital manifest will help you get your head around this place. Let's use our 4 for that.
Did you mean 5?
I suppose, yes. We got the neutral outcome and the Weightless Wanderer tick over. It is overwhelming, but you start to piece together a picture of which bays serve which purposes, from repairs to refueling. Did we get anything new?
Going to use it here. Well, we're definitely going to get a +2.
Yes, yeah. You start to draw connections from manifest to manifest, noting the patterns and flows. There's something beautiful in the chaos.
Yes, we've now reached the Bon Jovi point in the hub.
So we can now see the gimbal lounge. So is this another bar? Where's my thing gone? Sometimes I've got like no thingy selector and I don't know how to get it back.
Square. And then square.
Well, there it is.
So this is the gimbal lounge?
Yes, yeah.
The gimbal sells itself on its spinning sphere, which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It doesn't, but they sell food.
18 cryo, that's expensive.
Yes.
Better be a good meal.
In the lounge.
We'll descend back to the rim.
Lots of waiting to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lots of things are still just waiting. Do we work or do we do building the still?
How about... Because the other thing we could do is the ambergrease.
Oh. Yeah.
Because that's going to get us a +2. So that'll...
Hull repair.
Yeah, that'll push that along quite well.
Just as a reminder.
What's grounded?
It's...
Oh, +1 grounded. Oh, is that for negative?
Yes, yeah,
right.
I think it
So
is.
if you tried to rewire the drones and you failed, you would have that ship.
I suppose, yeah. Let's try a little hull repair. Pockmarked with damage, the hull is a good place to start. It's risky, but we can just do it.
Boom. Ship shape +2. With Ankita's help, you systematically isolate, remove, repair, and reseal the hull plates. Amber looks better and better by the hour.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be fixed soon. I guess we just want our 3 energy and then to go to sleep. And then tomorrow lots of things should be available. We still don't really know where we're looking for Feng, which I'm a little worried about, but I don't know if there's just something we're missing because you can never tell. We got some delicious fungus, our energy's all the way up. Right. I guess let's sleep.
Let's end the cycle.
I think we're still good to not use our medicine.
Yeah, I figure we'll get to around the same place, around half.
We have 4 dice. Right.
All 3s.
So, Ethan should now have a tab? How can someone drink this much in 6 cycles? Ethan hasn't held back while he has been at compressor. Ethan says you have 2 cycles to pay the tab. He calls it being fair-minded. So we need to make 58 cryo, which we're mostly there, actually.
Yeah, we only need like 14.
But we can see Sabine, the slum doctor. Let's check in. 4 cycles, Sabine said, and here you are right on time, with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. We check the terminal. You check and double check the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing. Just the pale glow, the silence. We check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment. The rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it to an empty corridor. You close it again.
Wait. You try to settle down, to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare out at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? A knock at the door.
Do we stay still or do we open it?
Open it.
Open it.
Oh, that's not... A figure stands in the door and immediately you know it is not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape like a stubby baton hangs loosely from her hand.
This is Rabia, a loyal Yatagan lieutenant. Our local sleeper. Good to finally meet you.
She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes.
What, may I ask, are you doing here?
She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare.
We are waiting for a friend. Nothing, or stay silent. I mean, we were waiting for a friend. Of course, a mutual friend of ours, the good doctor.
She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around.
Oh, we set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours.
She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it.
People always seem to forget who put them where they are.
She glances at you.
And I suppose you are here to help? We've got, where are they? Something like that, or no? Where are they? I was hoping you would be able to help with... Is this another one like Fang, where it's like, is anything available? Is anything helping us?
She spins the baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours.
We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they are in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for. So I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are, the help.
She looks through the detritus on the side.
And what help? A sleeper, no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either.
Oh, stay silent, or what do you mean?
What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up here, Sabine was working for your owners.
She pauses.
S&R.
You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response.
Prove it. I don't believe you, or stay silent. I mean, she did keep saying Sabine looks sad, so it's like, maybe she genuinely did used to work for them.
Might also be why she has a bunch of vials.
Prove it. Happily.
She crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark, then the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files you see SNARP letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal.
Look all you want. Some of your files may even be there.
The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an SNARP employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the screen light, its viscous, clear liquid, crystalline within the glass.
We will, of course, keep up the supply. We are more than able to dispense important medicines, even without the doctor.
You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment you have the urge to crush this object for the power it has over you.
I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now.
Rabia closes up the briefcase lab and holds it at her side.
We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you'll understand.
Rabia turns on her way out.
There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles.
She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Tiredness beneath, even. Not belief, don't know where I got that from.
Yes, we completed a drive. We got an upgrade point, which I'm assuming that means, how do I get to my completed ones?
L1? I thought it might cycle through them. No, it doesn't, does it? Ah.
get Sabine out. You don't know where Sabine has gone. Did they escape yet again? This story doesn't seem to be over. Oh, and you helped extract the past.
We've done 5 things, is that it?
Yeah, we've got lots
Feels like
ongoing.
we should have done more.
But yes, so Rabia's office is available. A constant flow of people seem to be visiting. You'll need to wait your turn. So we've got to wait 2 cycles before actually going to see her. We also got a second medicine, so we're actually pretty flush with medicine, which is quite nice.
It's money we need.
It does feel like we keep on banking on the people to help us, and it's never quite working out. And yes, the gang-run drug dispensary has updated a little. It's now only 80 instead of 100. Toshiro now runs a dispensary out of the block. He eyes you as you approach. There is no sign of Sabine.
Oh, baby, when he dances like that.
So it's nice that that's a little cheaper.
Toshiro.
We'll do a little bar work, actually, because I would quite like it if I could just get my get the money to pay off the tab.
That might be a good idea.
I think they're all that number. Yeah, we got a selection of 3s only. We got the negative outcome.
Oh.
We only got 10 cryo. How much was it? Was it like 50?
We needed 58.
58.
And we probably need to buy some food as well, so we might want to do either 2 more or 1 more and then just not eat. I don't know.
Let's see what we can do. Negative outcome again.
But we did get plus energy.
Jeez.
So that means we don't have to
I suppose
necessarily
not quite as
eat.
much. But yes, the 58. Let's input the cryo.
I was going to say, we do have 2 cycles to pay if you don't want to pay yet.
I'd rather get it out of the way.
Knock yourself out.
Let's pay his tab. As you hand over the chits, you hear Ethan laughing hysterically somewhere down the bar. Yeah, that's sorted.
He's such a chithead. I can't believe you just did that.
Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed. A load of spaces mixing with the locals.
Usually, they run.
Ethan spins a glass on the bar.
Or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay.
We could walk away, or we could say we're done. Should we say we're done? Surely we're not. Surely we have to do this another time. Let's try it. I'm done.
Wrong. Not even close.
Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice.
You think that's it? 1 round of drinks and we are even? Sleeper, come on.
His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from a chest holster. What's wrong with you? Or stop? Stop? Ethan laughs hard and the people around him turn to see what's happening.
I told you already about begging. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with SNR, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something.
He closes the gap, stumbling a little.
What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or 2?
I think we are nothing like you.
That's what I'm saying.
Ethan is dressing the bar now, having noticed the attention from the other patrons.
You are a coward. I'm a professional. Though I should thank you
Ethan nods, his head heavy.
for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago.
Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around.
Yeah, we've got shoot me or let me leave or stay silent.
What do you think?
Risky.
Because we're not a coward, is the thing. We don't run away. We wanted to...
If you want to have some bravado, then go for that.
Shoot me or let me leave.
Oh, I see. Toughening up here.
He gestures wildly at the crowd.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks.
Most turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in this tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back towards the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it.
The thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you, no matter what.
He finds a glass and downs the contents.
So please go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another.
He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Let's just leave. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rim like hammers. We did another drive.
1 upgrade point. We now have 2. If you wanted to buy what you wanted to buy.
And then he is going to run up his tab a second time. I do now have 2. I believe I wanted Icebreaker, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Gives me double data. We are an Icebreaker. We probably want a little money for food, and then did we finish exploring here? We did. It's up there we want to explore, isn't it?
In the hub of the wheel.
Yeah.
We should also start building the still, to be honest.
I guess, but I have, because I just paid the tab, I do kind of need the money for
Leave it till
eating.
next time then?
The still bit, yeah. Come on, bar shift. Give me some tips. Stop giving us negative outcomes. It makes me sad. Let's grab a little bite to eat at Emphasis stall. I can just afford that. Thank God we don't have to buy medicine. Let's ascend to the hub of the eye. And we are exploring a little more, yeah.
Access manifests or space of socializing?
Well, I can't do the left one because I don't have the cryo, right?
No. Can you get into debt?
Maybe you can. Should I try it?
No.
No.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Let's access the manifests with our last dice roll. 75 chance
Positive.
for something. It was neutral. We got 1 weightless wanderer and a tiny bit of cryo for doing that. But we have a new location. Bliss, the ship mechanic.
No way, Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the shitteels who showed you them.
Why do you keep doing the same voice? Is that just your voice now?
No. One is a bit cockney.
Oh, right. Is this one?
This one's more of a Liverpudlian.
A Liverpudlian. Sorry. Proceed.
No way, Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the shitholes who sold you them.
This is Bliss, the ship mechanic on the hub. There they are there.
The same voice.
You hear the voice echoing out of the bay as you pass, and moments later, someone who you assume is Moritz drifts out with it, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether.
Hey, you out there?
The same voice echoes out of the entrance.
Looking for work?
Yes? Question mark?
Mind you, my accent does slip sometimes. I just need a hand. Get in here.
The voice coming from someone shorter than you expected. She is floating in the microgravity of the docking bay beside a half-deconstructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. She points a wrench in your direction.
You know anything about these things?
She doesn't wait for an answer.
Scratch that. Just help me with the casing.
We help her.
All right, then.
She deftly moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam in the dented case.
Just take a grip here and lift out and up. Then I can get in and unbolt it.
You can just do your normal voice as well if you want. She whacks the unit with the wrench.
Whole thing is twisted to shit.
You dig your fingers under the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hand under, spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts, catching them in her other hand.
All good.
Spiral free. The casing lifts off, revealing the ornate piping of the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of ducts and filters.
By the way, everyone calls me Bliss.
Was that you were trying to whistle Liverpudlianly?
Sure, let's go with that.
She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of an explanation. What do you do here? Is this your bay? I mean, it's her bay because she's here. What do you do here?
Repairs, fit-ups, tear-downs.
Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes.
We haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up quickly by the bigger buys. So here I am trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the freelance tags. Small-time staff. Hold this.
She rips out a ribbed pipe and hands it to you like a freshly caught fish.
We turn stuff around fast and neat, and maybe we get a chance at landing something bigger.
Something starts hissing in the unit, and Bliss quietens it with a precise whack.
But to be honest with you, the way things are going, I can already see the other crews licking their lips, ready to take this place over.
She looks up at you.
I'm almost out of luck.
Oh, what happened?
Long story. Some people just can't keep promises.
Believe me, I know how that feels. She keeps working, twisting aside pipes with care.
There we are.
Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit and out it comes, clutching a lumpen cube, scorched black.
This thing must have overloaded and popped itself. Oh wait, this thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself out the side.
You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound, its edges fringed with more scorch marks.
Grab me a replacement converter from the racks, will you?
Head to the rack. You kick off from the unit and drift over to the wall racks, where a catalogue of parts sit secured in clamps. Coloured tape and scrawled notes flitter across the wall, a complex organisational system of Bliss's own design, or just a big mess. You try to pick out the right part. I believe she said, what is it? Converter, and she did already say it was an M2 unit, so it's the M2 converter.
That would make sense.
You grab the part and push back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm and you pass it over, the converter spinning gently as it leaves your hand.
Perfect. You passed.
She straightens up from the unit.
The test. You will remain Galadriel. No, that is if you want to work here.
Very good. Bliss rubs her hands clean, looking down at her palms.
Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me and left me with a whole mess. You seem like you might at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Moritz.
We're always happy to pick up extra work.
Yeah. Wait.
She frowns at the racks.
That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place, emptied the accounts. To bid for jobs, we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tag fees for that. She looks nervous,
embarrassed.
We need chits.
You want me to pay to work?
Come on, it's not like that. We'll be partners straight split.
Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off into the distance.
I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I am asking any random passerby to be my business partner. No offence.
She manages to smile. We do get it. We're trying to get anyone we can to help us.
Thanks.
She meets your eye.
I appreciate it.
Bliss goes back to working on the unit.
Look, it's no pressure. You find the money or you find someone who has. Or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you.
She gestures for you to help her refit the casing, and you both slot it back into place.
I think I'm good to wrap this one up for now. But if you are into it, come back and we can bid on a new contract. Something to get our teeth into. Something that pies.
She gives you a serious look.
You can trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly.
You kick away from the bay, propelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave, and as you do, someone slips back in. You hear Bliss as you glide down the passageway.
Moritz, I swear to God, if those filters aren't clean.
You smile. Seems like this could be interesting. We have a new drive discovery at Bliss's Bay. We need 100 cryo as an upfront investment, seed money, a scam, or an opportunity. Bliss seems solid enough, and this might be our best chance to get in on the hub's repair trade. If we can input money into that and then we don't have to work, and she might periodically give us money, I wouldn't say no. It's just, obviously, we have very little money to work with at this point.
Right now, yeah. Same voice.
So we can't explore right now. I think
Not until we've slept again, no.
Descending. I am really glad we've been getting all of this, the pills to keep us going, because we do not have the money for it, admittedly. But yes, let's pass another night sleeping. Oof. 4 dice, 2 energy. The ambergris is nearly ticked over.
And that just goes by itself, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
got a couple of ones to get rid of.
I guess we do. That'd be okay to use exploring.
Do we
here?
have more? Could you leave for a second, press triangle?
Yeah.
Because we have different nodes up here, right?
I suppose, yes, we've got some keynotes. Oh, I forget how I zoom out.
There's L2 and R2, and then there's the stick, right stick, I think. And I think those are your only controls.
They just turn me, yeah. Yes, we've just got some keynotes here.
You should look at them and see if they can be solved with ones.
That's a 4.
Or a 3. Square, square. 6 or a
5
3,
or a
was that?
6, I think. I don't understand sometimes why I don't have... Whatever. This
5
is
or
a
a
5
3.
or a 3. So those are all quite high
Yeah.
rolls. So I think I'd be better off using these 2 ones maybe to finish exploring.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah.
It's risky, so you might lose some... Oh, well, that's less bad.
Let's give it a go. We got a neutral outcome. We got 1 more on the Weightless Wanderer. No energy loss, it looks like. Let's try once more and see if we get just as lucky.
Let's hope we're lucky.
We got the negative outcome.
We lose energy, we don't get Weightless Wanderer.
Well, that's going to wait for another day then.
We are now very low on energy with no real way of recovering it right now. Not until we work.
Down. Yeah. We will do a bar shift and get 100% positive outcome. And yes, that does give us energy if we have a good shift. Should I build the skill still, or should I just do a good bar shift again?
That's going to take so long, so yes, if you want to actually do that...
Oh yeah, I assume it's good to do it.
Then I'd start doing it fairly early.
You want to read out build still?
Build the still. You'll need to cut Tala's tank down and turn it into a still and fermentation tub, as well as setting up the room for distilling. It's a big job.
And we're ticking over Overlook Distillery. You aren't sure Tala knows what she is doing, but she's a hard person to say no to, so it looks like you are building this thing. We don't have any engineer, but we've got a really high dice. It's 100% positive. We got ++ to the Overlook Distillery.
Tala comes to help you for a bit and chats to you about her plans for the Overlook. A second pair of hands makes the work go easier.
Nice. And we do have a little bit of money with which to eat. I do feel like I'm having to eat all of my money, unfortunately. Yes, I think this is going to be...
4s and 5.
Yeah, we're getting only... We might not get 4 dice next time. So Ankita has an update, the stranded mercenary. She's finally ticked over. Ankita is crouched in the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up.
What's her voice?
I think I was doing like a slightly tough but lady voice, but I could also do it if you want.
Oh, okay. She doesn't look up.
This shit's completely ruined the core's connectors when they cut it.
She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires.
The ship mind they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these.
She throws the bundle of wires across the room.
Amateurs. Who took it, or can we repair it? Who took it?
She stands.
If I knew, do you think I'd be wading around in here rather than out there with my boot on their neck?
She sighs.
Yet again, some spacer crew. No way to know, but they all got in with one of my crew's access chips. So they either killed him, robbed him, or we was in on it. No good options.
Ankita climbs out of the cooling well, where the ship mind should be, the space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low-curved ceiling.
Come on, nothing to be done down here. Now.
She leads you back through the guts of amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout, all diagonal angles and bundled tubes.
What do we do now? I'll walk in silence. What do we do now?
Ankita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the galley, though it's hard to tell because most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits.
There's no way around it.
She starts out of nowhere.
We need a new ship mind. Another one? How many people need these ship minds? We can salvage one, I guess. Where from?
Scrap freighter. Oh, that's you, sorry.
Scrap freighter. Odd exchange hell. Find one in the Overlook bathroom. Doesn't matter where, just matters that we get one.
She rubs her forearm.
It seems I'm about to do something very stupid. But hey, I came here, didn't I? Why not make a run of it?
She fixes you with a hard stare.
Sleeper, you're all I've got. No crew, no friends. You're it.
She looks uncomfortable.
I appreciate you put the time in on Amber, and I'm sure she would too, if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you.
She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them.
Get me that ship mind, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. I guess you won't?
She sighs.
Look, just get out of here before I change my mind.
You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach a hand out to calm her. Time to find Ankita a ship mind. Somehow.
She only gave us a hunt, but Ankita, that's not enough for a ship mind.
Are we gambling? Are we...
I don't know what to do, yeah, because it's like the... Oh, I can talk to the
we should go and see Rabia for a start.
Lieutenant, yeah.
We might be able to have a look.
That one's 300 for that one.
If we go further up, there might be something else as well.
Yeah. I'm just considering my options.
That's fine. Like I said, if you have any trouble figuring out what to do, you can always check your drives as well.
But either way, yes, I suppose we should go and see Rabia. As you approach the address, Rabia gave you a heavy hand, falls on your shoulder.
What's your business here?
I think it's just generic. Tough guy. The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint of the strength her implants give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro, glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. This should be Rabia. Gia, please, the sleeper is here by my invitation.
At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens, and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face.
Of course, Rabia, I'm sorry.
Rabia waves her away.
Don't you worry, I appreciate your protective instincts.
She flirts with the enforcer.
How about you head up to the Tambor?
Tambor?
They have a delivery coming and they'll need some help with the lifting.
Gia drops the clue, nods and walks away.
So, Sleeper, you came. I'm glad.
It didn't feel like an offer, or I was curious.
I was curious. Curious is good.
She smiles a tight smile.
You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. We've got not yet, or I wish you no harm. I don't think we do wish anyone any harm.
No.
I am glad.
Rabia begins walking and gestures for you to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end.
What do you know about Yatagan? You're a gang? You run the low end? Nothing. I think you're a gang. A gang, yes, that is what people call us, but what meaning does that word have in this place?
It means you're in a gang. People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages.
Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals.
Oh, no, you're not as bad as landlords. She gestures around at the people in the passageway.
But when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman? Who makes the laws here?
We have Havenage, Erland did. Oh, no one.
I suppose technically it's Havenage, but yeah, you never actually see them unless they're doing something bad like Hardin did. Yes, they like to believe so, don't they? By claiming a lineage that extends back into Erland's union, they assume the burden of authority, but they have no authority here, out past the bright market, where few work in their shipyard or pay for their docking berths. If you had spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erland's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later, when the refugees started arriving.
Rabia meets your eye.
The collapse didn't just happen here on this station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. The Eye became a refuge, and Erland, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they hoped.
Rabia leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders.
Erland's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions and families, were scared, injured, desperate. conflict was inevitable. Yadigan is a child of that conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to provide security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth I have worked to earn it.
Rabia catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while, among the smells and textures of the low end. You start to wonder if this place could be a home for you too.
Where do I come into this, or where is Sabine? I don't think we know where Sabine is. Where do I come into this?
Rabia smiles to herself and thinks for a moment before she responds.
I believe that you understand the importance of a refuge, so I also believe that you wish to help keep this place safe.
She exhales quietly.
For this reason, I would like you to trust me. I do not know what Sabine told you about us, but I imagine it was not good. I will be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yatagan, an ex-corporate employee. It goes against our nature. But that deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied. That was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they have made to us. Yatagan has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask for support. Any betrayal will be treated as an attack.
We've got, who is Yannick? And they were trapped. Desperate.
Who is Yannick? Yannick is one of the heads of Yatagan. They guide us. He is the newest to be elected. He is an elder.
He is a guitarist in Iron Maiden.
Sabine said she found something, and I don't trust any of you.
Oh, that too.
Sabine found something. Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything. But where are they now to stand behind their claims?
Yeah, I will find them, or stay silent.
I do like to think we might find them. As will we.
You realise that Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up a staircase to the walkway where you met.
You are free to go, Sleeper. I have said what I wish to say.
She looks out through the windows of the walkway.
I would protect this place with my life as it has protected me. I want to make that clear.
She turns back.
However, if you two wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You will be able to see Yatagan, to see the low end with your own eyes, not as others frame us. As for Sabine...
She pauses to consider her words.
I will not ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully.
With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office, while you stare out at the countless units, each a home, each with a story, that make up the low end.
New drive discovered, plus drive. Work for Rabia. Rabia wants you to be a part of Yatagan. Could they help you settle on the Eye? Become a Yatagan member.
So we have... Where are we?
This is low end. I could have sworn we did this at some point, unless maybe I missed it. So this is where the place that we're looking for must be. The tambour, but we need to explore it.
Okay, so this is another exploration
Yes.
bit. So we can explore in two ways. There's block maintenance.
Or there is play Tavla. And yes, both of these will tick
We're
over.
not very good at either.
The low ender, no one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want to access the low end's residence and facilities.
So the left one doesn't get you low ender,
No, the right one is the one we need to do.
but they both lead to low ender. So I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, I guess.
Helping out is a good way to make friends. So no, they must both give you low ender then.
I mean, we can try both. But yes, I don't know whether this just appeared at one point and we missed it or what.
Maybe.
But yeah, let's do block maintenance maintained by the residents. The ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. What should I do? A 4? That's a 75% chance at least for something good. We got a neutral outcome, +1 low ender.
Yep. You join a group of residents trying to repair the tangled innards of an elevator motor and manage to spot the problem. A burnt-out resistor.
Nice. We will also play Tavla, a clack. The clack of filter caps can be heard in every concourse in the low end as the residents play rotating rounds of this game for cryo. Let's do the other 4.
Come on. Neutral outcome plus low ender, -3 cryo.
Yeah. You end up in a tight match with an older man and a small crowd gathers. You lose, but the pats on your shoulder suggest you gained some supporters.
Yes, we've taken that money from the ambergris and we're gambling it.
Yes. And Antika's cutter is out of commission. Help her get it running again. Find her a ship mind.
Does she have a time limit for that? Like, does she get sick of waiting?
Maybe. How do I, actually set that as my...
I figured it would just be X. You seem to fight with the UI occasionally.
That's just X. Oh, how did I do that?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh. Oh my god. I do assume part of it is because this is really a PC interface. I do feel like I have to fight the controls sometimes. So this is just that we need the core to input.
Right, what I was getting at is there a clock timer that ticks down and she gets sick of waiting?
Ah, right.
No, there isn't.
It doesn't look like it, no.
You don't have to go back.
Well, that's fair enough. We did find a place, Mingji Express Noodle Factory and Delivery. We can help with the noodle manufacture.
We can have plus energy or plus energy.
Mingji has a kelp stack in the basement and he makes noodles from the seaweed. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone that does a shift. Oh, that's good then.
And it's safe. And you always get food, so even if you do a 1 and you get a negative, you'll still get energy.
Yeah, let's use our 1 in there.
Oh, okay.
Though we do have the -1, so actually that might be
0.
bad. Let's try it. We got the negative output, but we still got 1 energy.
You mess up a batch and Ming-Ji docks your pay and makes you eat the results. The noodles are unpleasantly gooey. You
Right.
don't know noodles at all.
So
They're best when they're gooey.
We got 1 energy and no pay. But we can also do the express delivery. Delivering noodles to the nameless units of the low end takes guts and a certain fearlessness when it comes to asking for tips. This is a
Well, we're succeeding.
+1 activity because we have engage. Let's do some delivery.
A shortcut across a bridge means 3 happy customers and 3 big tips. You start to understand the makeshift unit markings.
We got a little bit of money for that.
And food.
Yeah.
Which means we can just do whatever now. No dice. The only other thing we could do is pop up the lift, but I'm not sure there'll be anything there.
Maybe not.
La 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 la.
Should come back and do that and then finish that off at some point. It does feel like we weren't supposed to quite do this yet, and that it's just that we kept not looking in the low end.
Maybe. Hopefully we still have time to do everything.
Hopefully, yeah.
What dreams may come.
We don't seem to have any more dreams. Really hoping it gives me more of a hint as to how to start getting more ship mines, because I'm not sure what we're going to do otherwise.
It would be difficult to save up to get more than one.
Exactly.
There's clearly some more scrap.
Let's play some Talva. Tavla? Negative.
Talva. And no, we lost money doing that, unfortunately.
As you shift your caps along the board, you hear laughter. A child explains you are going the wrong way. You lose the round and your cryo. Can we only mess up because it's -1?
Endure is perhaps not the thing we should be doing.
No, this isn't working out well at all. She mentioned odd exchange for this. Let's just do a bar shift. That was neutral. We got a little bit of money.
Cryo.
I do feel like a little bit of a loss to what we're sort of hoping for or looking for.
Does build a ship mine have more clues?
I mean, I do have access to the alt fabricator is the thing, but I still need the parts.
Okay, so how do we get salvaged fragments? How did we get the first salvaged fragment?
I mean, you can get salvage, you might make a good trade, and then these ships that come in, those are salvaging ships. One of them is going to be here next time, I guess, so...
Try that then. I don't think there's any rush. I think you can just end your turn.
3 ones? That's so rude.
Although maybe not this time.
Yes, so there's a scrap freight. Sometimes we can find something valuable. Actually, would you mind giving me, trying to see if you can give me a hint? Because I'm getting a bit annoyed that it's like, I don't know.
Forgetting what?
Forgetting a ship mind or anything to do with following that path. Same as we have an update with Ethan. Admittedly, I wasn't keeping an eye on it. Should we do that?
Sure.
The compressor is quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere and the pumping music washes over a handful of spaces and a few drunks. Ethan is still in the same stool, in the same pool of light. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender is ignoring him.
Got leave or approach him.
Let's approach him. As you get closer, he lifts his head and turns.
Sleeper.
He turns to look at you.
Time to pay up again, is it?
He gestures to the bartender.
Come here, take their chits.
No more, Ethan. Ethan doesn't even look at you. He props his elbows on the bar and holds his head.
Sleeper, it's been a long cycle.
I feel like this is enough. Ethan lets out a long sigh. He rapidly rubs his eyes with his palms.
You're right.
He says quietly.
This isn't fun anymore.
He reaches towards his holster. His elbow slips and the gum tumbles out. It clatters on the bar and falls to the floor, bouncing onto the ground between you. Both you and the bartender look at the gun, stare at it.
Butterfingers,
says Ethan and puts out a hand, beckoning for you to give him the gun back.
if you would.
The bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun.
Point the gun at the fucker.
Or hand Ethan
Hand
the
him the
gun.
gun.
I don't know, I'm not sure I'm gonna shoot him. Should I?
Maybe not, because he says, like, oh, we're done, and then he... Like, I don't know, because he's kind of pathetic.
He is kind of pathetic. Give him the gun. You slap the handle of the gun back in Ethan's hand.
Thank you.
He hisses.
Sort of like it is. Now, where was I?
He lazily swings the gun past you and the bartender.
Yeah, leaving.
He stands.
Sleeper, while this has been fun, I think I've run every last drop out of this place. Time to go home.
He waggles the gun towards the door.
Let's go see Essin up.
We're staying. Ethan brings his gun, hand to his face and rubs his eye.
Well,
He says.
the bounty pays off, but
He levels the gun
up to you.
and he pulls the trigger. The gun clicks. By now all the attention in the bar is on you and Ethan, who looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand, and in it are 10 shiny bullets. Admittedly, surely no bartender in the world wants a drunk who waves a gun around in it. 10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar.
And I wonder if this is one of those stories where they go, if you pick this option, the bartender has removed the bullets from the gun. But if you
Right.
pull the trigger, you just shoot him in the fucking head.
Maybe. Ethan smiles at him.
Oh, well.
He says, and hits you in the back of the head with the butt of the gun. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby the gun clatters onto a surface that hits a glancing blow, but it makes your vision swim. Through the blur, you see Ethan wrestle a small, thin slate from his belt and hold it up.
Enough of this. I'm logging the job and calling it in.
Ethan taps at the slate.
No more playing.
Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and
Bollocks.
taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo at your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across the bar. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin, his face close, his breath heavy with drink.
Essin up just screwed me.
He grins maniacally.
I cancelled the contract.
So I'm not worth anything anymore. He stands up.
They cancelled the contract.
He shouts at the ceiling of the compressor. You stand up, struggling to your feet, the sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine. When you shake off the last of the blur, the bartender, I suppose because he wants to get paid, has Ethan's pistol trained on Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room, all eyes trained on him. Maybe you shouldn't have been quite so much of a jerk.
I'll kill all of you.
He screams. He stumbles into the wall, spinning away towards the door.
I'll be back for that.
He shouts at the bartender and lunges out of the compressor. You steady yourself on the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar. After a while, you wander out into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around every corner. Yeah, that we...
Getting more ship mind parts. It says just keep doing quests.
Okay, they'll just come along, I suppose.
I think so. I also don't know how long the game is.
I didn't think it was that long, admittedly.
So it says shipmine fragment can be bought at merchant freighter or salvaged at scrap freighter. If that helps.
So sorry, scrap freighter, you can buy them?
Scrap freighter, they can be salvaged.
So is that buy some scrap?
Can be purchased from the merchant freighter. Chance of receiving from the scrap freighter when you purchase scrap from them. 1/3 chance. 20 crypto.
Okay.
Chance of receiving during the Study the Winter Light drive, specifically from a positive outcome of the forensic troll auction.
I don't
1 in
have-
3 chance.
Yeah, I don't have the winter light anymore, admittedly.
Other actions which reward the player with a random scrap item. So, for example, one of the things you could do near the spire was like, you can sometimes get scrap for doing it. Was that it? Scrap spoke exporter? No, that's the buying one. There's one where you can sort of... Was it that one? Yeah, random items.
Okay.
I suspect that's one of them
Well,
as
that's
well.
dangerous, and I have a +1. Though I only have ones available.
Then don't do it this
Not
time.
that time for that. We could try just buying some scrap then.
Yeah, we have lots of money. If you think about it, if it's a 1 in 3 chance, that's not actually too bad. You might be able to get 2 more from here.
So most of what comes in from the starward belt is corroded trash, but sometimes something valuable can be found among the salvage. We got 4 a random scrap item.
We now have 2.
Aha!
So yes, that worked out quite well.
But I can only do this 3 times.
Yes.
Right.
We didn't get the item, we got something else.
We hand over our chits and they point you to a crate of salvage. Time to see what you just bought. Feeling lucky? We have some scrap components useful to the right person. 2 shipmine fragments, so I think we got that. I suppose let's try our last one.
Random scrap item, but
random
not the
scrap.
right one.
The rest of the scrap is going elsewhere. Maybe they'll sell you some more next time they dock.
Yes, and the merchant one will sell you them, presumably for cheaper than the 300 at the other place.
So we can input our scrap here back for money that we don't want. And which merchant? Is it this one up here?
Sorry, there's a merchant ship,
Ah, right. Is that
and
just
you
this?
can buy fragments from it rather than a whole hive mind.
This is this other one
Shipment.
that I'm waiting for
Yes.
next time, I guess. Right.
And I think that's part of the main sort of cycle of the game.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So let's get rid of our scrap for one, because we don't need it. We got 12 cryo.
So it costs
and-
20,
Yeah.
we got 12
yeah,
back.
On the chance that we might have gotten a shipmine part, which we got 1 at least.
Yeah.
Sold that again. So what should I do with
So
my...
it's a way of getting some of the money back. So that's why we have 93 again, which is fairly close to what we started with, to be fair.
Yeah. Ah, Ethan's vendetta. Ethan may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. But that's now at least a much bigger clock than the one last time. So that'll be in over a week. Yeah, so what should we do with our 4 ones? We're waiting for this ship to come in tomorrow. We do have a +1, but our rolls are mostly going to be bad.
Yes, but bar shift gets us money either way, so if you want to make some money, that's a good way of doing it. We probably want to eat some food. Wasn't there a noodle thing we could work in, or was that -1s all round? Because I think that might make it not worth it for us.
Ah, they're here. Oh, and there's the low-end exploration, which, yeah. We can...
Again, these are not things we're good at,
No, they are not.
so maybe let's skip those.
And yes, there's the noodle place.
Express delivery? But that's just making money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make some money and then just buy some mushrooms. We don't have good rolls this time. You could also see if you could crack some more keys and get some more data.
I guess, but we don't need them for anything.
Go upstairs. See if exploring, if you have any bonuses to that with the ones that would make it worth it. Because we have one more thing to do, right? So they're both +1s, so maybe this would be a better use of it.
Yeah.
Probably... it's money or energy. And it's only one energy you'll lose, and you know you're going to eat at some point, so...
I guess, yeah, let's do that then.
Fading.
Hope for neutral. We got the negative. We didn't get the top up, unfortunately.
Left one?
Sure.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Try one more. Spacious socializing. We finally got neutral. We got that last weightless wanderer. We pick up a few tips from spaces waiting for their ships to refuel, although some of their stories seem unlikely to be true.
And we got a third one there. Kishore capsules, spaces sleeping berths.
Oh, and that did reward us with a little bit of energy.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
We're no longer out. So we can now rent a capsule, the only place to sleep on the hub. Hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring. They are surprisingly expensive to rent. They are, actually. 60 a night. Whew. And then there's the Bliss's Bay, the Gimbal Lounge. Let's just head back down. We will get a little something to eat. Then yes, hopefully next time we will finish low end with some slightly better rolls and try and get another shipmind part. Let's go to sleep. Let's use our stabilizer, I think, or do you think we will get 3 dice next time still?
I think we'll still get 3 dice next time, but you can use it early if you think it's worth it to get the 5 dice back. Because that's 2 extra actions, so...
Go on.
I don't even know how well we're doing. We might be doing really well for all I know.
Yeah, I haven't read or watched anything about the game to know.
No, I don't know anything about it either. I wasn't expecting this much reading, to be honest.
There we go. We are full up of dices. They're a bit better this time around.
Full of dice.
Right. So the scrap freighter, it doesn't like reset. We just have to leave that be now. Yes, there is now a merchant freighter.
Fragment. So guaranteed 60 or 1 in 3 chance. 3 times 20.
We want to do this first though, yeah? This is why we got our +1 to engage, but when I bought it, I had run out of money. So you and the merchants know these fragments are overpriced, but are they willing to admit it? You'll get 1 chance to see. So we're going to use our highest one. Come on, dice. Positive outcome. Shipmind fragment discount. It's now 40.
Plus energy, because we have that perk. That's why we keep on getting energy, because of that perk we picked up by leveling.
The merchant, you are firm but friendly, and eventually the merchants relent. They'll lower the price, but only for you. And the merchants agree to lower the shipment fragment's price as a sign of respect and goodwill. The merchants haggle with, and we can do offloading goods. What will tick that up?
Offloading goods. The merchants haggle with stevedores and pilots as they try to get their goods into the bright market. That is a cycle clock for them leaving.
Okay.
Yeah?
Let's buy it.
We now have 3.
You hand over the chits and they pass you the fragment with a smile. Should I just... No, I can't afford the second one anyway. We might be able to by doing a little work though.
We have 3 more days to buy it.
Yes. So we can fabricate one now with 3. Shipminds cannot be built from scrap, but if you have enough, salvage fragments can be reassembled with a fabricator. Let's do it.
Fabricating. 1 plus ship mind core, ship mind built, -3 fragments. The fabricator whirs and crackles as it assembles the ship mind. It opens to reveal a completed but heavily dented unit.
Right. We got our ship mind core, the core of a ship AI amputated and in hibernation. That at least did our build a ship mind one, but lots of people want a ship mind.
So that's the thing. Can you use the same one? So, Neovend needs a ship mind, yeah?
Yes, I was going to say, so that needs a ship mind, and Ankita needs one. Neovend needs one. Bliss just needs money. Set up this distillery. So we need 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we need 2 or can we use the same one?
No, I think... Oh, I don't know.
Because if she needs a ship mind, does it matter if Neovend is in it? That's what I'm getting at.
Maybe not then. Do you think I should do Neovend first?
I don't know. We could...
We can also leave it here.
Yeah, I was thinking we could leave it here and then decide another time. Or we could finish what we're doing and leave it to the end. Like, we don't have to make a decision right away, I don't think. I might even want to quickly look up if you can actually do what I think you can.
Oh, they want to be smuggled out of the dock.
In ambergris, that's what I mean.
Oh.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't know if you can...
If it could be
multitask
all in
it.
one. That would be nice. Yeah, I could do the rest of my actions for the night. So
I wonder if
ideally...
we could save it and try both, or does this not have separate saves?
I'm not sure it does. Cryo energy.
But yes, it might be forcing you to make a decision.
Well, because we're going to be able to do another one. That's what I was going to say. If I can buy one more, at least from them, and then maybe the next time the ship is in, we can get more. Let's get that 10 on the bar shift working.
Is that using a 2?
People float in and out of the bar, keeping you busy. Your mind drifts.
And we are certainly suffering less from energy shortages now.
Let's buy that other fragment while the buying is good.
So do you think we are going to need 3 fragments then?
I suspect we're going to have to build both, but yeah.
Okay.
And then just so I don't forget about them. And then it's, do I explore the low end or do I build the still at the bar?
Let's have a look at both. Do we have an advantage with either of them? Could we buy an advantage with either of them?
So there's engineer, and yes, I did get a point for building the first hive mind thing. So I could get that +1 to engineer, which would help with that. Low end is also engineer would be the left one, which costs energy, but doesn't do us low ender, so really we want intuit. Intuit. Which yeah, I look like I can also buy the +1 too.
I'd be tempted to say you should do that then.
If we're going down either of these paths, that does condition, which I'm less likely to do. Rerolling all your dice might be really good if we could get that. So yeah, let's put this point into it.
I do worry we're being a bit of a generalist, but yeah, go for it.
Approach problems with awareness.
Maybe we can afford to be.
Let's play this Tavla with a +1.
By the way, now that we've got this ability to just seemingly get energy from our butts, even if we get low scores for like anything that's risky, the worst that's going to happen is a dent to our energy, which we'll immediately get back with another dice roll. So it doesn't seem like a problem anymore. We don't need to eat anymore.
You end up in a tight match with an older man, where you lose, but we get some low ender.
Which is what you want, really.
I suppose, yeah.
I was going to say, do you want to just do that again, or are you going to go for the...
Do a 1 bar one.
Yeah.
With my better roll. Let's work on the distillery. Oh,
still a negative outcome after that.
the job seems impossible. The tank too dented, the room too small. You give up after a while. What is Tala thinking? So we need really good rolls.
That's
for
going to be
that for
really
now,
hard to do, I
yeah.
suspect.
Let's use our last 2 for this.
Yeah.
Because we can make it a 3 with our +1.
Neutral
We got a
outcome.
neutral, we got a plus to low ender, and we lost a tiny bit of money. We have no money left, but we are flush with items. We do have a scrap, which
We
I
could go sell that,
I can
yeah.
go sell that. And yes, as you point out, we don't have to particularly worry about energy at the minute, it feels like. Let's sell that scrap.
So I guess ambergris
We make some good money.
or vending machine,
Are we going to leave that decision till next time?
if you like.
Yeah.
Or we could do it now. It's up to you.
Well, because it's going to start a long reading section, and I did say I wanted to be pretty harsh with the length of these, because they require so much reading out.
Okay.
It's a lot. So we're going to leave it here. We're going to think about it and make the decision next time. This has been Michaela.
This has been Peter.
We are And So Begins here on Twitch and over on YouTube. This has been Citizen Sleeper Part 2. I feel like we're still sort of getting to grips and getting comfortable with it, but I am enjoying it. And we'll see you again next time.
Bye-bye.